Sure did. What's the 441 Martians? Y'all keeping it out of space or what? Like, share, and subscribe. Pop the notification bell. Let's escalate. Let's escalate ourselves, man. We trying to get the whole mothership full, man. It's going to be a party. We're going to have the whole boat rocking, man. We're going to be talking about esoterics. We're going to talk about astro. I'm going to be asking y'all, what's the 441? Y'all better know what it do. You feel me? Man, I just got on here real quick. I don't even know what we're about to talk about, but I know that the energy is big right now. It's a 7-7 energy. And we can't talk about nothing else if we ain't talking about your ancestral lineage. So I was going around the world with the planets, because the planets all have ancestral energy. And we have Mercury. And Mercury, in some words, is not really the elder. He's more like the youngster. It's more like the baby. And kind of like the Aries energy. And the babies are usually close to mother. You know, they hear what everything that mother says. They get real smart, and they learn how to articulate the things that they've witnessed mother and even father say, because they're close to the parent. So Mercury is that energy. So where is your Mercury in your chart? Where do you have Mercury at in your chart? Mercury can tell you a lot about your psychology and the people you may even get along with. Because let's think about it. For example, if you have a Mercury in water base, you have a more emotional tune to your psychology. So you would appreciate a more sensual, a more flourishing, loving energy, such as a earth sign that will attune to your psychology. It will kind of float each other's boat, if you will. And then just like that, it will be the same with fire sign Mercury, along with a wind or air sign Mercury. They both can attune each other to a particular excitement or chemistry. So even when you're dealing with your children, you want to know what Mercury is doing in their chart, because Mercury will help you not to harm their psychology, and you will learn how to aid their capabilities by tapping directly into their psychology. Now, if this is your biological child, you should be able to tap into their psychology naturally anyway. But even so, you still want to understand the flavor and understand their aim, because sometimes you can be off-put by your child's actions. But if you understand what their Mercury is doing and the way that they learn, that will help them captivate a different acceptance. Because Aries and Mercury does not like to sit in class. Aries and Mercury likes to go out to the field, and they like to learn by visualizing and then going out to do it, so that their psychological senses can get a feel for how to do something, and that repetitive nature will help them build that thought process up. Sitting and reading it in a book would not be so much of good. But a Gemini and Mercury, they might do a much better job at reading it and then applying it to a physical aptitude, because they're mental thinkers from the gate. You see what I'm saying? So you want to know your children's Mercury. You want to know your partner's Mercury. You want to know your parents' Mercury or your friend's Mercury, so that you can attune to them in a particular way, or just receive everything that they have to offer without judgment. You feel me? Tap in. Readings are being accepted. I can do donations. Send me your chart. I'll tell you where your Mercury is. I'll tell you where you need to focus on your expansion, because Mercury expands. So where should you be expanding in your chart? It tells you right in the chart, bro. I can't make this stuff up, man. If Mercury is in your 11th house, you should be expanding your humanitarianism. You should be expanding your groups of friends, and you should be enjoying the ability to use that networking skill. So depending on where Mercury is, that's what it is. Peace, y'all.